Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Oh, Super Wildcard round weekend. However you're supposed to say that. I don't know. It was a shockingly good first 5 games of the playoffs, Crick. Like, every game was pretty good. Even my team's boring-ass game last night that had me stressed out. Like, it must have been boring for everyone else, but I was stressed out the whole time, you know?
I'm sure you were, man. I'm sure you were in that one.
Like, we were letting them hang around for way too long.
Yeah, man, letting them hang around, but still felt like a pretty dominant performance from the Patriots, in my opinion.
I mean, that's what we do.
I mean, let them hang around, but did it ever feel like the Chargers had a chance in that thing? Not to me.
It felt like they were one play away. Like, when I when we threw that was it interception? I think it was May's first interception, where they got the ball basically like, on the 10-yard line in the second quarter or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
man,
when they
Rick, I
punched
was
that
like,
one in.
"It's over. It's like, a game's over. We're a bunch of frauds. We've been frauds all season. We fucking suck."
Then we just get the goal line stand, booyah.
Dude.
The only time I was
What's
worried.
up?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just saying the only time I was worried for you. I know we're gonna get into the game, but when that and it's kind of hard to give the guy that much credit because it was a great fumble recovery, but it was his guy that was sacking Drake May that caused it. But I thought that one ball was going to bounce right. It was late in the game, dude. And he gets sacked, fumbles the ball, and it looks like it's going to bounce right up to the Chargers guy. But y'all's offensive lineman like dives in there and snags that thing to recover the fumble. What a play, dude!
He went, like, head first, like he was going to a slip and slide and just
Like I said,
grabbed that thing, man.
great recovery. I can't give him too much credit because he's the reason Drake May was getting sacked. But hey, heady play, bro.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's up with all these coaches? Like, I'm not against going for it on 4th down and being, aggressive. It seems like every team that did that in big spots, not saying that every 4th down got stuffed or anything like that, but it seems like in the big spots, like, the goal to go and where you could just take points, they didn't get it. That's
A
what
lot
it
of
felt like.
football coaches getting way too cute with this shit, man. Getting way too cute. You got to take the points when they're available, especially in a game where points are at an absolute premium like they were in that one last night. You could have changed the whole dynamic of that game. Just take the points in those spots, man. These guys are getting too cute
Mhm.
with this shit.
Yep. Well, we're gonna get into the games and get into everything and more. This wonderful Monday morning, like we always do, and then we got to preview tonight's game. But we have the matchups. They're set. The time slots are set. I'm about to go on a rant here in a minute about dumbass people. I know it's probably just trolls, but when I see so many people saying the same stupid fucking thing about why does this team get to play on Sunday and this team has to, listen, we're going to get into that. And I'm going to rip you a new one. But first, let me tell you about Rumble Premium.
Tell me
'Cause
about
we're
Rumble.
live right now. Hi, Rumble. You probably noticed Rumble's growing fast and it's not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform, no pre-rolls, no interruptions, just content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scene drops, and more from your favorite creators. I will be making some of those this week. We will be doing some Rumble Premium this week, just letting you know. Right now, Rumble is offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium. Use the promo code studio at checkout or right below right now. There's a big red premium button. Click that. They'll know I sent you. That's rumble.com/premium. Promo code studio. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal.
Booyah.
Boo. Yeah.
Hey, before we get too deep into the NFL, have you seen this story about Marcus Freeman?
I briefly saw something.
It seems like it's kind of some bullshit. It seems like his son's high school wrestling coach was kind of character, got a little fired up, maybe a little emotional or something, started exchanging words with, I guess, the group that was with Marcus Freeman and his wife and stuff, but they were just trying to get their son out of the situation or whatever. And I guess him and his wife started exchanging some words, like Marcus Freeman's wife and the coach started exchanging some words. But they tried to say that it was like a physical altercation. But Notre Dame's come out and like Marcus Freeman didn't touch nobody, man. He just got his son, got out of the
They
situation.
just paid that man so much money. They're going to protect it. Even if he punched the dude, they're going to be like, nah, nothing happened here. We're going to sweep that under the rug. Under the rug.
Yeah, they were trying to say that it was some kind of physical altercation, but there's no charges going to be filed or nothing. It sounds like he just was a dad. He was just being a dad. I got no problem with that.
Or a husband.
Or a husband, dad or husband. I got no problem with either one of those things.
You know what I mean? Like someone yelling at your wife, like,
yeah,
hey.
I ain't gonna stand for it.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. Good morning, Joseph. How we doing? Good morning, Alyssa. She says she missed us yesterday, but she rewatched the show. I hope he did, because holy cow. Let's get into our winners after we say hello to Pissant, who had a 10-unit NFL day yesterday, first time ever. You must have listened to the show yesterday. Hopelessly Persistent's here. Jamie's here. How we doing?
Kawhi
Why? What?
Kawhi? Kind of like Kawhi?
That does seem like kind of like Kawhi. Good morning.
Let's call him Kawhi. Good morning, Kawhi.
Good morning. Dude, I don't even know where to begin. Actually, before we get into that, Crick, we had a lot of winners. There was a lot of losers yesterday in the NFL. Everyone was this past weekend was focused on the NFL. And you probably had some losers, some tough ones, but I don't think there was any worse wager out there, because all these games were pretty close. I don't think there was any worse wager out there this weekend when it comes to sports betting than if you took the Utah Jazz plus 6.5.
Oh,
did you see this, Crick? It was
about 40. What is that? 55?
Crick, it was 77-38 at halftime.
Oh my gosh!
In a professional basketball game, and they were home. And
this
isn't
Hornets.
I was gonna say, this isn't the Thunder coming to town.
That's not even one of the big dogs right there. You got beat by 55, dude. They shouldn't be allowed to play basketball anymore. That's at home too.
I know. I'm pretty sure the Hornets they just beat the Thunder by almost 30 the other day too. Something's in the water
in Charlotte.
Yeah. Dude. Clearly the Hornets took all the juju and didn't give any to the Panthers.
Not a lick. Greedy bastards. Jeez.
No. And they didn't need a lot. They just need a little bit more to get them over the edge. You
could have beat them by 35 last night and let the Panthers win yesterday. Or Saturday we played.
Yeah. This game was on Saturday as well. I mean, it was, very interesting.
Jamie says guilty as charged on the Jazz. Fair enough, sir. These things happen.
I just saw the halftime score of that this weekend, and I'm like, oh God, in a basketball game? What?
Y'all should know this. If any team in the NBA is ever getting points to the Charlotte Hornets at home, you stay away from that.
Yeah.
Don't ever bet that. That something's fishy. Just fishy.
Just bet the Hornets. It's gross. Yeah. Bet the Hornets on the road as road favorites.
Hornets are laying points on the road. You bet that shit and take the money.
Oh, that is gross. Yeah, that first quarter was 45-14. Just complete domination.
Hey, we talk about Wildcard Roundtable. We gave out winners, football winners all day. Hell, I even gave y'all a college basketball winner. Illinois minus 1.5 winner. Booyah.
You did. You did. You snuck that in there, and I was like, what the hell are we doing? At least you gave a winner. Dude, we had winners left and right. I gave you that. I told you, don't bet tight ends against Buffalo. Strange, 2 catches for 9 yards. I had under 20.
We love that, dude. Hell,
that's 280.
I don't know if that was him they were throwing to on that one that got tipped, but he almost, if it was him, it was almost touchdown. It looked like a tight end. I don't know if it was him or not, but Trevor Lawrence was trying to throw that one down the middle, right on the goal line. And he got tipped or whatever. Was that him they was throwing it to?
Probably, because it didn't get completed, and it never does, because you don't throw that to tight ends.
Right.
You gave out Brian Thomas Jr. touchdown. That man snagged the first touchdown of the game.
I know. I'm mad at myself for not betting him first study.
It's all right. I bet someone out there did.
Somebody did.
Steps gave out some winners. We had I had that tight end parlay. Goddard, because Beardo was all about Goddard. Goddard got 2 of them. Not 1, but 2.
Did he wind up having 2?
Yeah, Goddard had 2. and I tied Goddard to Hunter Henry.
I was gonna say, did you get him with Hunter Henry? Let's go, baby.
Yeah, and then guess what I did last night before the game, and then I doubled down at halftime. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I had the wrong thing pulled up. First TD, Hunter Henry.
Dude, let's go. You said that you were going to do something crazy. Well, I don't think it was this game, but one of the games you're like, there's no touchdown at halftime. I'm loading up on somebody.
I will admit, I had this, right? Just a little
Yep.
play here, the parlay. So I was rooting for that. And then I was like, let me add some Hunter Henry. Then at halftime I added some more, but then I was like, okay, Chargers get the ball first. So I sprinkled a little bit on a couple of the Chargers players to get the first touchdown. But yeah, Hunter Henry. Gaming clutch, man.
Booyah. Boy, that's Coco coming in the chat down there. She was down there for that game yesterday. Her Bills come out victorious. I bet you were so hype in that damn thing.
Coco, were you in the fourth quarter? Were you holding some sort of like beverage, like a beer or something like that, or whatever, a canned drink, and had some kind of bright lipstick on?
Did you see Coco on the TV?
I might have for a split second. I don't know.
Dude,
Blonde hair, Bill's gear. She was smiling. She was like had a thing like this, was kind of leaning over to the person next to her.
Bro, Coco might have got some TV time. I can't lie. I thought about you, Coco, when that damn when y'all got the pick right at the end there. I was kind of bummed because I love seeing games come down to the wire, and I was like, how's Trevor Lawrence going to throw a damn pick on the first play of this drive right here? But yes, my red lipstick. You probably did see her.
I think that was her. I think I was looking. I go, holy shit! It was like a split second, dude.
We're gonna have to go back and find that crowd so we can flip it out.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and look. But yeah, I swear it was. What was that? That was on CBS, right?
I think so.
I'll see if I can find it. CBS. So what was that? Paramount?
I would know. I got a feeling she'd be next to Uncle Dog, man. I seen a picture of them and Uncle Dog a couple weeks ago, for around Christmas time or something. She posted a picture on Twitter or something like that. So, God, that'd be so cool, man. Boots on the ground.
BMac says, Cal should quit letting me combine multiple games for combos. Only thing I can do is same game parlays. I was having that same issue yesterday too, BMac. You have to, what was it? Go in. I went in and did it a different way, and then it worked. I think it was just a weird glitch yesterday. I got hugged by so many strangers, she says. Yeah.
Dude, I get that. Like, it's like when I was at Talladega wearing the Baker jersey, man. I just had random people across the park just yelling, "Go Bucks! We love Baker!"
That's right. I'm gonna see if I can find this. I think it was on Paramount. Was it Paramount? No, Peacock was last night. Yeah, so it had to been Paramount. Let me see if I can search it.
Good morning, Rise and Conquer. He says, "You're the best, bro. Let's go, baby."
Dude, we had that one. I mean, we gave out a lot of winners yesterday.
You can tell Rise and Conquer, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What do we say? You're the best. We try.
Good morning, Jay May.
Game recap. I don't know. I want to rewatch the game. Oh, I wonder if you know what? It's probably on YouTube, right?
I would be on the YouTubes. That's pretty cool. I bet you have a good time.
Good morning. It's been like that since last week, Will. Not a glitch on my end. There's a way around it because I was running into the same thing, BMac. Because I remember seeing you say something in the chat about it, but I worked around it and it was just fine. Coco says Bills fans are top tier, crazy and loyal. Sounds about right.
I believe that. Damn, J Man, you missed yesterday, man. Well, we had a day yesterday, J Man. You picked a bad day to miss the round table, man.
What were some of the other winners we had?
Wound up Saquon rush yards came through. Had him 90 plus and 100 plus. Brock Purdy threw 2 picks in a winning effort. When I saw the end of that, I didn't think we got our 2 picks on that. We got that one. Last night, what we had last night? Oh, I had Justin Herbert 30 plus rushing yards for a 2-unit play last night on that one. we man, we gave all kind of winners out yesterday. I'm telling you. I was checking back through things. I was like, shoot, I'm telling you tonight, parlay both both kickers 3+ field goals.
Oh yeah, that's what you were saying. Yeah, we had so I can't find it over on Paramount. They don't have.
We'll find it. I can go back later today. I can go back and look
I'm
on
telling you, it
the.
was in the fourth quarter. The Bills had just made a big play. They didn't score yet.
I can go back
Remember
and pull it up on my Hulu in a little bit and watch the replay of it, and I can pull it back through, and I can probably find it. I'll clip it out. We'll show it tomorrow. That had to be who it was. Had to be her, man.
I mean, it had to be. Yeah, I don't know why I can't find the game on here. You think you'd be able to rewatch the game, you know? Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh. Cooking with peanut oil.
Maybe.
That's cool, dude.
Maybe. No.
Well, me and SD got on the Jumbotron when we went up to the Preds Kraken game last year. And of course I'm not paying attention. I'm turning around talking to Curry about some Prairie View East A&M college basketball bet or something. He's trying to bet live in time, and SD's up there just partying on the Jumbotron. I'm just standing there in my Charlie Conway jersey. It'd be better cricket.
Yeah, I had to have been her because I was sitting there and I was like, she said, look for her. And I was like, okay. And, you know.
Right. You know, everybody says, look for me at the stadium. You're like, I'm okay.
Pulling off her profile picture. And I'm like, that might have been her. Just hanging out with a bunch of Bills fans. Yeah.
A Bills fan? Blonde-headed Bills fan with bright red lipstick? I'm just saying, I got a feeling we can narrow that down.
Yeah. That was pretty cool. Anyways, let's get into those games yesterday, and we'll try to remember some of the other winners we had yesterday. I posted a bunch of them over on X, but I know Steps. What was the one that Steps hit? Let me see. Oh, let me God, dude, there was so many funny things. Dude, Brady freaking Brady was freaking good yesterday. All right. I know a lot of people want to make fun of Tom, but he's getting better.
I don't mind Tom on the games, dude. I do feel like he's gotten much better over the last 2 years.
But like little tips and tricks, right? Of
I love hearing that shit.
Did you see our use check thing, man?
Dude, I didn't.
We had him for a TD, but that guy ended up having quite a few yards in the game.
What do you wind up having?
I mean, a lot for a guy that usually doesn't get
a lot for a guy that doesn't even get a target. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to them in a second, but I just want to show you this from Tom.
I'm telling you, dude, you bet use check in the playoffs, and if he didn't score a touchdown yesterday, we'll be betting him every game they're in the playoffs. You have to.
Especially since they keep losing guys left and right.
And they keep putting him at like 12-1.
Oh, did you see this? This is when Sirianni was yelling at A.J. Brown and everyone to get off.
I did see that. I was about to ask you what the hell they were fighting about over there. One of these guys got to go.
Trying to get everyone off the field because the offense was wanted to go for it, and he wanted to kick the field goal. People were taking their time. He's like, dude, we don't have like the play clock's going. I need you to get off the field. And then listen to this.
The field, and again, just a little colorful with this star wideout. They have a great relationship.
They have a great relationship.
They look like that.
Big Dom has to get in between them, and then you see this.
What kind of makes a lot of that? You're okay. I think it's two great competitors, and in the heat,
you just cussing out.
I started to say, and Big Dom, dude, that's pretty cool.
They have a great relationship. Brady's been there before, though, plenty of times when he's cussing people out on the sideline, like.
Dude, everybody does that. You got that clip of Peyton and Saturday getting into it with each other and shit like that. That happens on the sideline, emotional game and stuff. But I'll tell you right now, I've never felt like a head coach that was 1 year removed from winning a Super Bowl and made the playoffs again the next year, won their division. I've never felt like a coach was in more trouble with being fired than this guy.
Him and A.J. Brown are probably not on the team next year.
One of them will be. I don't know. They still owe A.J. Brown some money, don't they?
Huh?
They still owe A.J. Brown some money, don't they?
I don't think too much, but he's still a trade piece. People will trade for him.
Yeah, and he could still play too.
Yeah. Speaking of coaches getting at it, Tom and coaches going at it on the sideline.
I'm like, look, you got to shut the fuck up. You that plays over.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh man. So Brady was great there, but then or that was just hilarious from Brady. Yeah, they have a great relationship. I thought this was awesome.
You was okay with this. Yeah, so what you see, and I talk about the point of the ball a lot. You see it from also in this angle. This is kind of like a neutral.
These are little things that like you kind of think about, but you don't really like fully understand. And then hearing it from a quarterback that was the best to ever do it, telling you about how to throw the ball in the wind and what not to do.
Yeah, you got to keep that nose
Little
down.
things like this, you know?
Keep that nose down. Yeah. I love hearing Brady talking about this little stuff.
Yeah.
The poise slightly down. When you're throwing into the wind, it has to be neutral. If the point of the ball is up, any wind friction is going to push that ball up over the top. So as a quarterback, you don't really like that U throw underneath because naturally that's going to point the tip of the ball up. You like more of a C or an inverse of.
I mean, that's great information. I just didn't know that many people didn't know that.
Well, but it makes sense because like you'll see in these win games, there'll be a throw and you're like, how the hell did the ball do that? Or like, what the hell happened there? Because it's hard. It's one thing to know that you're supposed to do that, but then when you've got like a 350-pound lineman breathing down your neck,
Oh yeah, that makes it
off and then it just sails on you.
Yeah, that makes it tough.
You know.
That makes it tough when you got some grizzly bear bearing down your neck trying to rip your face off.
Oh, there's Grass Guy. He says, "Fuck Brady, we don't care." Jello arm.
No.
Yeah. What do you mean, no skin? How's Grass Guy feeling? He seems like he's back to normal.
Yeah, I was going to say the surgery didn't affect his patience. He is good to go. You joining me this morning, Grass? I got the studio set up, man.
You got the studio set up. What?
Yeah, bro. I don't even have to send invites anymore. That man's a part of the team. He can just go get in the studio himself whenever he's ready.
J-Main says Panthers need to fire their DC. I don't think any DC would have been able to stop that. I mean, that Rams team, when they're clicking, dude. You ain't stopping them. But man, we had some good games yesterday. I mean, the first two, of course, were one score.
I was going to say all five of them solid.
Yeah. And the Patriots one was it was closer than it appeared. Like the Chargers were always in it, you know. They were just one play away. Like, because we'll get to the Patriots game last, but I just gotta listen. I know he's watching right now and you might think, well, he just played a night game last night. He's probably sleeping in, cuddled up next to his beautiful wife. No, Drake May gets up. He's a big fan of the show. He doesn't miss his show. He's watching. Drake,
welcome anytime, sir.
Fan. I want to let you know, you don't have to be a hero every play. All right, you don't. You don't have to make the throw when you're getting pressured. It's okay to take a sack. All right, we don't need to try to force it. We don't need to throw that intercept. We don't need that ball on the ground fumbling around. All right, because sometimes your linemen aren't going to be Superman to be able to dive on that thing. Just tuck that thing away, take the sack.
Will Campbell had trouble last night.
Will Campbell had a lot of trouble last night. Part of that's, this is his only second game back since.
Yeah, what was wrong with him?
He did something to his leg, like a hyperextension or something like that.
Yeah, either way.
5 weeks to recover or something.
Yeah, I know he had some trouble. I mean, I'm sure it does still kind of coming back from the injury and stuff, but he's still a young guy, man. First playoff game, maybe some jitters and stuff like that. But
I think that's what I want to say last night. That was a lot of it was playoff jitters because even Drake May. Now, he wasn't as accurate as he normally is, but like if you look at it, you can't look at his box score because about 3 or 4 of those passes were just throwaways. Some at the end of the half, like where he was clearly just throwing the ball away to kill time so they kick a field goal.
Yeah.
But he did miss some throws that he's been making all season. I mean, part of that is his Chargers team doesn't give up big plays, and they showed it last night. They don't give up big plays through there all that often. But I thought it was a good win for a young team for their first playoff game to get like a little battle tested,
The stat for me for Drake May was that really stuck out in the box score was 9 carries for 69 yards, leading the team in rushing, man.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that guy, he had that 37-yarder.
That was a big deal,
Really,
dude. Extending some
huge.
drives.
I guess we could just get to that game first since we're talking about it.
Yeah. He had a couple plays where the option on one, it was 3rd and 1 or maybe been a 4th and 1. But he kind of fakes the option pitch. Khalil Mack shoots outside. He's able to tuck back inside, get 4 or 5 yards, pick up the first down, keep the drive going. Drake May played well last night. I know he didn't play as efficient as he would like to, or as he has most of the season this year, but still feel like that guy made some big time plays down the stretch.
J-Man says, I told y'all Rams not that good. Well, their defense, they should be home. Yeah, that was. I blame more of the Rams game on. I mean, they were up 14-0, and then they could have went up 17-0. They just were too aggressive and shot themselves in the foot. You know, they were getting too cute.
Not taking points when you're already up 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Good morning, Miss Leslie.
Good morning, Miss Leslie.
How do you throw those flat balls, says Coco? You just wing them in there.
You just wing them. Yeah, just
wing them in. But yeah, Patriots 16-3 win. It looked like we were about to get a no touchdown game, which was crazy. But Hunter Henry catches a beautiful, beautiful pass from Drake May, corner of the end zone. Oh, by the way, not only did Beardo call the Dallas Goedert touchdown, he did his vision. He had his vision, and he said it was going to be front left of the end zone, and that's where the first touchdown was.
Exactly where it was.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, and you're right, Grass Guy. I mean, you got to give credit to the Panthers where credit's due, man. They fought to the end of that thing. Hell, I thought they were going to wind up stealing it.
But hey, look at that. The Patriots actually played a team with a winning record and won.
Still beat them by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. No one gave. I will say this. Vrabel doesn't have many coaching errors, but I saw someone criticize him yesterday for this. When they scored that last, or when they scored the touchdown, they should have went for 2. And it's a valid point because that way it would have been 17-3, and you would have had a 14-point lead if you got the 2 point. And in the moment, wasn't thinking about it. I don't think it really mattered because I mean they couldn't score on them, and we saw even at the end of the game when the Chargers were trying to drive down and score, they would not. The Patriots would not let them throw the ball deep. They didn't even try it. They just marched down the field like 6 yards at a time, which the Patriots were fine with because that just ate up clock.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing that was concerning, both offensive lines could not block for either team.
Yeah, well, we expected that from the Chargers. We knew they were banged up and stuff like that. Patriots a little bit more surprising there, but it's true. You do have Will Campbell coming back from the injury, and maybe he's kind of trying to settle back in there. But I think the Patriots are going to be all right. But yeah, you're right. Both offensive lines did not play well last night. That's why the final score was 16-3. Uh-oh. Let's go, baby.
Appreciate you. $20 Rebel Rant or Super Chat. Good morning, fellas. I enjoy these early morning shows. Go Hawks. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Hope you're having a good morning out there. Thank you very much.
Got a little rematch going on.
A little rematch, man.
Yeah, against the Niners next week. It's gonna be a good one. It's always good. You know, we have 3 NFC West teams out of 4 teams left.
Makes sense.
Best division, yeah. I mean, 3 of the same division, man.
Yeah, that's been the best division all year long. Makes sense. Those teams still hanging around, really.
What happened this year? The games are usually really cold and snowy. This time they were cold and snowy yesterday. I mean, it wasn't like super snowy and some stuff, but Philly had some snow. Obviously in Jacksonville, you're not going to have some snow. The Patriots game was really cold last night. It wasn't snowy, but it was really cold.
It's been weirdly unseasonably warm across the whole country, though.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say there wasn't weather in these games. There clearly was.
Yeah, there was some bad wind in that game in Chicago the other night.
Yeah. It was snowing in Chicago too.
Mm-hmm. Boy, it's cold as shit down here this morning too, man.
Yeah.
I think the high today is like 33.
The Phillies game was trash, not snow. Yeah, there was a bunch of trash flying around because of the wind, but there was snow. I mean, it was snowing out there. It wasn't coming down on the field, but like before the game, they were showing all the snow that was coming down out.
At Philly, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
that's what it does up there.
Hopelessly Persistent says, who do the Pats have next round? They have the winner of tonight's game. The Pats will be playing next Sunday night at home against the winner of tonight's game. I'll just let you know now. They're going to play the Steelers.
Is the high 50%? I haven't heard any of that. I've heard everybody that's told me about the weather. They said the weather was going to be, hell, I think Buku said the other day it was supposed to be real low. I don't ever check the fucking weather report, though. My weather report is when I walk outside.
I missed the snow. I don't know about no snow, though. Morning, Buku. Morning. Yeah, gross game. But, sometimes playoff games are like that. And, I thought we'd be able to run the ball better. I mean, Drake May obviously was able to run the ball good. Stevenson, 5.3 yards per carry. That's not bad. Travion Henderson couldn't get anything going. But this is just one of those you got to grind it out, survive in advance. And I like the Pats, no matter who they play next week at home. If they play Houston, though, they're going to have to figure out that offensive line because you cannot turn the ball over like you did today or last night going up against that Houston defense, man.
If they play either one of these damn teams, we might just want to alt total the under down under like 27.5.
Well, they're going to play either. They are going to play
one. Either one of these teams, we might want to just take the alt total. I'll take it down under 27.5. Wait, didn't y'all play the Steelers earlier in the year?
Yeah, they beat us. It was in Pittsburgh, but that was because we turned the ball over 5 times to their 0.
They'll do it.
Still almost found a way to win that game.
Still almost found a way to win it, man. So you feel pretty good about your spot, and then you got the Texans.
Well, we were 1-2 after that game, and then that's when we went on our 10-game winning streak or whatever.
I think you'd rather see the Texans win that game tonight and wind up. We'll see how they play in cold weather tonight. We'll see that tonight. Oh, and I'm a liar. Buku says 50 today, 60 tomorrow, 32 on Thursday. Fair enough.
Feels like 30.
It's cold as shit out there right now. I know that.
It's 6 degrees outside. Damn.
Oh, golly, bro. Yeah, 6. Oof.
It's going to be a heat wave here. It's only 32 right now, but it's going to be up to 45. We need to melt.
Dude. Will y'all get in those areas like yours where you actually get negative temperatures and stuff like that? 35. Yeah. You put your Hawaiian shirt on for that, dude.
Oh, I'm not wearing a sweatshirt to work today.
I don't blame you, man. I'm telling you. It feels like sun's out, guns out time when it gets up to 45 in places like that.
Yeah. Coco was at this game. Bills 27, Jacksonville 24. Dude, I only got one game wrong yesterday, and I went back and forth on it. I ended up giving the edge to Philly, but at one point in that pick'em contest, I did have the Niners picked, and then yesterday morning I switched it back to the Eagles. Now, granted, I was under the assumption Lane Johnson was going to play, and then I found out he wasn't going to play as the game had already started, and I go, well, this is bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is bullshit. Wait, he didn't play?
Lane Johnson didn't play, even though he was reported he was going to play.
I have a real problem with that.
Me too. We'll get to that. Great win here by Buffalo, 27-24. I told you guys yesterday.
You did. Fucking A, you
right
did.
Now, I didn't want to be sitting here right now looking like an idiot because I decided to take Trevor Lawrence over Josh Allen. Even if the Jags would have won this game, I would have been like, well, I went with Josh Allen, like.
Yep. Guilty as fucking
Josh
charged.
Allen Huh?
I said guilty as fucking charged like Jamie with the Jazz, man. I did it, and I thought about it the whole time when he came back and did that 11-yard fucking tush push with the whole team on his back and stuff. And I was like, Will told me we didn't want to be the guy sitting there Monday morning that bet against Josh Allen in a playoff game. And I was like, and I did the shit anyway. God, I hate the NFL. If it wasn't
Which is one of those, I'm like, dude, no, I'm going with the Bills. The Jags are the better team. I'm going with the better quarterback. And he got beat to hell in this game, dude. He left it all out there. I don't know how he's walking around today.
He's a specimen. That's how.
Boy.
I do. All of these games were hard-hitting football games.
Mm-hmm.
I thought poor Justin Herbert. I bet he feels like he was in a car wreck this morning, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is playoff football.
I love it, dude. I love it. But yeah, you're right. You 100% said, do we want to be the guy coming here Monday morning that bet against Josh Allen and we're sitting here with egg on our face and all that? Yep, I'm that freaking guy, man, because I did it. And I'm pretty sure I hate the damn Jaguars. Every time I bet on them this year, they lost. Every time I bet against them, they won. I'm pretty sure they're on my shit list.
Yeah, and the line ended up right before kickoff closed -2.5. Like Circa ended up moving it to 2.5 in Vegas, and just a ton of money kept coming on Jacksonville, telling you that Jacksonville was the right side. But then Josh Allen said, "Okay, cool." And Bills defense played better than I thought they were going to play. Bills go up early, 3-0. Kind of had two good drives, or a couple good drives by both teams to start the game. That ended one with a field goal, and then the other ones with no points. But it was really the fourth quarter where the scoring came in. Both teams had 2 touchdowns. The last one, like you said, was Josh Allen. They just needed a yard, and they ended up getting 10.
10, dude. It looked like he was dead to rights after 2, too. And he just kept driving.
I will say this. So there was about a minute 45 left. They got the ball on the 1. First and goal from the 1. I don't believe Jacksonville has any timeouts left. And I'll say this. Results be damned. You have to take a dive on the 1 yard line right there. Don't kneel it, get it, and just fall down on the 1 again. Because Jacksonville? No, Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo? Well, Jacksonville let them score, yeah.
Yeah, Jacksonville just said, okay. I mean, that was a good call by Jacksonville saying, don't even fight it. Just let him push his way into the end zone.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
You got to fall on the half-yard line or something like that. Like if you're Josh Allen, you got to eat up another 40 seconds. Because if you give an offensive or an NFL team a minute 45, even if they don't have timeouts, and all they got to do is get in field goal range, they're going to get in field goal range.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know. That's always a tough spot for me because you do have the best run defense. That was the best run defense in the NFL all year long. So I'm kind of like, you give them a chance. You take a knee on a couple of plays. Now they're only going to stop you for 2 plays versus 4. You might get them to gear up on that thing for a couple plays, man. It's hard to stop a team for 4, but you can stop them for 2 from the 1 yard line right there. So I'm kind of like,
can't take a dive right there. Listen, I agree with you. If you're on the 2 or the 3, you can't do it. You're on the 1, dude. You're not going backwards from the 1 when you sneak it with Josh Allen. Can't take a dive right there. It sounds good in hindsight, but if you don't score, then what? Well, the Bills had timeouts. So the Bills had 4 tries from the 1 to sneak it in. They could have burned one chance, 40 seconds, and then try to score. And then you leave Jacksonville with less than a minute when they get the ball.
Well, they only had a minute.
I understand that, like, if you don't score, but are you telling me that you just pushed your way for 11 yards? Are you telling me that Josh Allen on 4 tries is not going to, 3 tries after the dive, is not going to sneak it into the end zone?
They only had a minute and 2 seconds when they got the ball back.
Yeah, but they could have knocked off 40 more seconds off of that.
I agree with you, but I'm kind of with J-Main too. I'm like, NFL playoff football against the number 1 run defense in the entire league. You got to take the points when you can get them and trust your defense.
Well, that's a scary defense to trust.
It worked out.
It did, but I still think you should take a dive there because, like I said, Bills had all their timeouts, so time wasn't an issue. They would have got 3 more chances to get him there. And you can't convince me that Josh Allen isn't getting into the end zone from the half-yard line.
I mean, yeah, it's hard, but I'm just saying, like I said, you take a couple dives there and you only got 2 plays now. You might can see those teams get up for one, especially if you get on that 3rd down play and you wind up stoning him and pushing him back a yard or 2. Now you got 4th and goal from the 2 yard line and you got to have a touchdown. I don't know. That's
okay. I understand that they're number 1 run defense, but tush pushes aren't your typical run. Like that doesn't matter. Like we're not talking about handing the ball off to the running back and diving up the middle. Tush push is like it doesn't matter how good your defense is. We've seen tush pushes are really fucking hard to stop, especially when you got a big ass quarterback like Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, Josh Allen could have they were close enough. He could have just Supermaned over the line like he does and stick the ball out.
Well, he got it done either way. Like I said, the play of the game was that damn 4th and inches from about the 11 yard line where he got stopped. He got the first down anyway, but then drove them 9 more yards. And I'm not so sure that wasn't a touchdown on that play. I'm pretty sure he was laying on top of bodies. Everybody just wanted to act like he was down, but I'm pretty sure he was laying on top of 3 people and rolled into the end zone. I think that was a touchdown.
I thought because it was called a touchdown, I don't think there was conclusive evidence that his butt actually hit the ground.
They kept acting like it was his butt on the ground, and it was a lineman.
There was
the one that flips over that's laying on the ground. He's laying on top of bodies. That first angle they show, he's laying on. That was a touchdown then.
Dude, there were some questionable calls yesterday with replay that like they just came in and said, "Oh no, that was this, that was that," and then it was like that was it. Like in the Patriots game last night, remember when Herbert snuck it, try on third down, try to get the first down, and he was short and he was ruled short, and the next thing you know, replay said, "Oh yeah, he got it," instead of it being fourth and inches.
And they got the call right on this one, but in the Jaguars game, when Trevor Lawrence tried to take that one on fourth down, his like shin was down or something like a yard, and they wound up overturning that one. I didn't hear him say they were reviewing the damn thing. And all of a sudden, he just like expedited from up top or something, which I like because it keeps the game flowing.
But that one with Herbert, they were like around midfield. He didn't, or close to midfield. He didn't get the first down. There was no angle to show that he conclusively got the first down.
I didn't see
but
that.
But replay assist was. It was yeah, it was the one where he got pushed and he kind of turned his back and tried to push it forward a little bit more, but he didn't get there. But replay assist came in because it was going to be 4th and inches and they were going to do another push. But then all of a sudden replay was like, no, he got it. It's the first down. And I'm like, that's bullshit. It was right before Herbert got punched in the face that they didn't call. So I felt like it was fair because it was like, you got one there. We got away with one as well.
And I am about, all is fair. If you screw one up really bad, I'm all about giving it back at some point.
This is why Will's a pharmacist, not a playoff NFL coach. Dude, it's analytics. It's strategy 101. It's analytic. You can look at the smart thing to do, and that is the smart thing to do. Especially when they got Cam Little as a kicker. You want to leave him as little time as possible.
Yeah, no shit. That guy, hell, they were about in field goal range before they threw the pick.
I know, right?
Being a bit facetious, y'all. Still, that guy can boom it from forever.
Cole, my buddy Cole, called me. He was like, because I was watching on Paramount. For some odd reason, he must have been watching like Hulu or whatever, or
Peacock.
Cable. No, sorry, the Bills game. This game, it was on Paramount.
Gotcha.
And or it's CBS, which is over on Paramount Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like 2 minutes ahead of me because we were talking randomly throughout the game. And so he calls me, and we're on the last drive of the game. He's like, "This fucking defense, man. Did you see it?" I go, "No, what?" He goes, "This fucking defense, they're so shitty. Fucking hate them. Just watch." And I'm like, "Oh shit." And Trevor drops back. I'm like, "Oh fuck, are they about to be in field goal range now?" And it was an interception, and then he had this big old smile on his face. And I was like,
First play. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, for one, I don't necessarily think that's a great play call right off the rip right there. Why are you throwing it down in the middle of the field? Let's try to get down on the sidelines. Let's run some check downs to the outside and stuff like that to where the pass is not at least in immediate danger when it gets tipped like that. And I just feel like that's a real risky play for the first play of the drive when you got 50 seconds left.
I actually think attacking the middle of the field, because you have plenty of time still with no timeouts. I think if that's your only chance to attack the middle of the field, and there is an idea that maybe they don't, since you don't have timeouts, they think you will go for the sideline. And so that might be the time to try to hit the middle of the field.
Well, don't throw it to double coverage.
Well, yeah, that's on the quarterback.
I mean, yeah, 100% it is. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to throw that, you got to know the situation, man. You can't give it a chance like that. Like, at least if you're running routes to the sideline and he doesn't want to throw that pass, he can throw it over your head to the stands and no harm, no foul.
Bills will get knocked out next round.
I don't know, dude. I don't know now.
Dude, there's a chance. I was talking with Cole ago. There's a chance. My vision comes true. Because the AFC is playing out exactly how I thought. And so there's a chance. Buffalo's coming to New England AFC Championship game.
I'm telling you, I don't have the faith in. I really don't have a lot of faith in either number one seed, but I have more faith in the Seahawks. Only thing that scares me is they're having to play at home. And I think they're on the road.
Cole and I agreed if it's Buffalo, New England, AFC Championship game, we're going to watch the game together. I feel like, what do you think about this? I feel like since my team has home field advantage, that means he has to come to my house to watch it.
100%.
Yep, right?
100%.
If it was in Buffalo, I'd have to go to his place. Right?
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah, he's got to come into enemy territory.
That's for the teams to decide.
Yeah.
It has been decided.
Yeah. Perfect.
I agree with that. How did he become a Bills fan? Because ain't he from, like, he lived up there his whole life with you, right?
Yeah, he has. I think his mom's side of the family was originally from that area, and they're huge Bills fans.
Okay.
I sent him
NFL, it's always crazy how people become fans of their team and stuff. Usually nobody's a fan of the team where they live around and all that. I just like hearing the stories of how it happened.
They're auctioning off parts of the stadium that they're destroying, right?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and there was like one of the pissing urinals, or not the urinals, but the what are those called again? The troughs. Yeah. Yeah, and I sent him a photo of it, or a tweet about it, and I said, you should get this for your house. And he goes, my parents actually bought me a part of one of the bleachers. I was like, that's
cool though.
Yeah,
I think that's cool as shit, man. That's like they're gonna tear the Ingalls Stadium down in town. The old historic. Hell, they filmed some of 42 there and everything. And I'm like, man, can I just get down there and get one of them stadium seats to put in the office?
My matron says that's true. Growing up in Providence, nobody was a Pats fan. They were either Giants, Miami, Niners, or Bills. Yeah, I mean, I'm out in the Pacific Northwest, and I'm a Pats fan.
I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I love the Buccaneers.
So
it's like, yeah, weird stuff, man.
Dirty Reg says it just hit me. The Texans will beat the Seahawks in the Super Bowl. The Texans got to get through tonight first. Let's wait and see about that. Yeah, also, Grass Guy, you can't come in here after a victory Sunday for the Patriots and say the Pats are done. You're just going to keep saying it. You're going to give them no credit. You're just going to keep saying they're done, keep saying they're frauds, and all they do is keep winning. And all they do is keep winning. And give them a little bit of props.
Yeah, and you don't get credit anymore, man. You can't just keep saying it till it happens. You called it in this one. They were getting beat by 10 and everything else, and they dominated that damn game. The damn Chargers had, 246 total yards offense or something?
I will say that our Grant banged up offensive line, but our defense, now that we got our guys back and healthy.
That's what I'm saying. How can you say they looked like shit? The Chargers scored 3 fucking points. They got 1 field goal in the second quarter.
The defense
didn't really have any chances beyond that.
The defense played phenomenal. We were clearly missing.
And played most of the fourth quarter without Christian Gonzalez.
I know. That's a bummer, dude. He was having a hell of a
dude. He's going to be all right.
I hope so.
He's going to be all right.
Oh, here we go. The Pats will lose once they play a real team. Okay, this team had 11 wins. I mean, like, when are we going to get a real team? It's the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. Literally, only teams left, guys, are the real teams. Even the damn Panthers that went out there, 1 game under 500, still won their division. You still had to go on the road. Just ask the Rams. They had to go on the road and earn that damn thing. All these teams left are real teams. Y'all just haters, man.
That's a thing, too. Next week, there's a chance we play the Steelers, and then people are like, yeah, that's not a real team. Steelers are frauds. They suck, too.
They'll say the same thing about the Texans. They'll say the same damn thing.
They'll say the same thing once the Patriots go to the Super Bowl. Like, well, the AFC was down this year.
And
it
was they'll say this is the worst team Josh Allen had and all this shit. They're going to keep saying it. No, I wouldn't even
They'll win the Super Bowl, and they're like, well, it was an easy schedule. They were fresher all season because they didn't have to go through the grind of a real
They ain't had an offensive line all damn year. Go look at the game. That was one of the most – they were dominating that game pretty much about as much as any game they were dominating all year long from an offensive to defensive standpoint. So go check that. They ain't had an offensive line all damn year long. So the Patriots just all of a sudden figured out some remedy last night. No, it's a good fucking football team, man.
All fairness, the Steelers do suck.
In all fairness, they do suck. But
I mean, they're so inconsistent. They look great 1 week.
They're Jekyll and Hyde. That's the thing. They can look like the best team in the league sometimes out there, just got it all clicking. And then some weeks they look like they don't even belong on the field.
Yeah. Yeah. But good win here by the Bills. They're going to go up to Denver next week. I'm excited for that game. But I'm concerned for Josh Allen. He thought yesterday was tough. Wait till you go to Denver and get beat up by those boys.
Nick Benito and crew.
I'll tell you what, I feel like this is the one team Denver didn't want to see. This is a team that you can't just rely on your defense to win that game. Your offense is going to have to show up and show up fast because Josh Allen and the Bills are, if they want to score, they're going to score.
This is
You're gonna
probably the one team in the AFC nobody wanted to see.
Except for the Pats. We want to see them.
Well,
come on down.
That's you, but I'm just saying, even then, like if I don't necessarily, I mean, I know you get it at home and stuff like that, but the Bills are never going to be an easy out.
The elevation is going to kill the Bills. These are all professional football players. They'll be just fine.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They're going to be up there. Oh, man. I don't know.
I think the thing with the Broncos is they're going to have to throw punches back because that Broncos defense is really good, but you're not holding Josh Allen to 10 points. I'm sorry. I would be stunned. Outside of an injury, I would be stunned. Dirk, why haven't you slept? You need to get some sleep, dude.
Yeah, man, you need to sleep, Dirk. Quit watching all them Superman trailers and stuff, man.
Have you seen the Broncos offense? It's not like it's anything great. There's times when it looks anemic.
We might want to hammer all the unders next week.
Yeah, fucking Steps comes in here yesterday though with some more winners. His boring ass. You can bet the under in every game, and of course they all go under.
I believed him on that, dude. Yesterday, I was like,
I'm happy for him, but I hate that he was right.
Yeah, he was dead on
for unders.
Hell, you had to sweat that. You didn't think you were gonna have to sweat that Jaguars Bills under. You didn't look like you were gonna sweat it for a while, and it got all over that damn thing. You thought you were dead to rights until Trevor Lawrence screwed that up at the end.
Yeah. Yeah. Niners go in, and this is the one that I was saying. Like, I thought the Eagles would win, but I'm like, giving San Francisco 6 points is disrespectful. Everyone's overreacting to what they saw the week before. It was one fucking week, and it's not like the Eagles' offense has been anything amazing this year. Everyone just thought all of a sudden the Eagles' offense was just playing with their food all season and was going to turn it on for the playoffs. And the Niners came in and said, no.
I didn't necessarily think that the Eagles' offense would be able to light them up, but I just thought the defense would show up more. I didn't think there's any way that the Niners were getting to 23 points right there.
Well, we looked like we were about to go into for a shootout, dude. Both teams score on their first possession, score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Eagles missed the extra point because the wind was crazy. But
fucking kickers, dude.
DeMarcus Robinson had a career playoff game, 6 catches, 111 yards.
I was outside hitting some golf balls when this game first started, and all of a sudden I heard, DeMarcus Robinson, he's going, he cuts back. It was like 57-yard play right off the rip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I do think it's going to be a big deal that Kittle can't go.
Yeah, Kittle, that was another thing. Fucking Niners, another injury. Kittle tore his Achilles. Diane Rossini reported on this when Kittle was in the locker room. He asked someone to go up to the owner's box and requested a bottle of tequila. The owner sent him down some Patron. And then a little bit later, she said, I can confirm the bottle is gone.
Oh, yeah. George got hammered.
Yeah, after the win.
I can confirm. Yeah, he said, I need a bottle of tequila. And they said, we got you, George. I just sent him a case of Patron down there, dude.
Yeah.
That sucks. I hate seeing that because he's going to miss all next year now, too.
His career might be done.
No, that guy plays again.
He's not young, dude.
He's not young. He's like 32, but that guy plays again. He don't want to go out like that.
I know. Yeah, he's 32. So this October he'll be 33. He'll miss this next season. So he'll be coming back almost 34. 34-year-old tight end. At the money he makes, he might not be a Niner, is what I'm saying.
I think he would be. I mean, I think I'd be headed on to the broadcast booth or something like that. That seems to be a pretty cushy seat after football, but I don't think this guy's mentality. I think he plays football again.
You know what I did at halftime of this game?
What'd you do?
It was 13-10 Eagles. Christian McCaffrey hasn't had a touchdown yet. And I said, you know what? Why don't we you're going to give me Christian McCaffrey to score a touchdown at 36 cents? That's like plus 175. Yeah. Either way, you're giving me plus money on Christian McCaffrey to score a touchdown. I'll bet him at halftime to score a touchdown. And I kid you not, Crick, I was looking at it and I didn't do it. But in my mind, I was like, Christian McCaffrey 2+ touchdowns in the second half. I mean, I should have sprinkled a little bit on it, and he ended up getting it.
Yeah, we never seen the angle with Juwan Jennings touchdown pass.
Oh yeah, that was beautiful. I saw this. I don't know if it's true. Where's it at? Juwan Jennings was a higher out of high school, a higher recruited quarterback than Joe Burrow and some players.
Yeah, Juwan was a high school quarterback, man.
Yeah, he was a 5-star ranked above Burrow and like a couple other guys in that class.
He came to Tennessee as a quarterback. Wound up switching to wide receiver.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, that's crazy.
Yep, I remember that.
What a catch by McCaffrey on that one, though, to like find the ball over his head.
Beautiful football, dude. Great throw, dropped in the bucket over the shoulder, having to make the adjustment, fall into the end zone. That was great football, dude.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool play. But yeah, everyone out there, if it's halftime and McCaffrey hasn't scored and they're going to give you plus money on McCaffrey scoring, you take it every single time.
That's not a bad
Especially
bet.
when Kittle went out and you realize that like their whole offense, they're trying to get McCaffrey. I mean, they run their offense through McCaffrey, so he's going to get the volume, you know?
Absolutely is. And yeah, never a bad bet if you're getting that plus money like that on that guy, man. Take it. Count it when you're done.
When McCaffrey caught that second one, I thought it was use check for a second. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay.
that happens every year, Megatron. You'll see that in a couple years when Jeremiah Love's just wreaking havoc on the NFL. And you'll say, yeah, Jeremiah Love should have won the Heisman Trophy over Fernando Mendoza. You'll say the same damn thing.
What?
He said that McCaffrey should have won the Heisman, same as Saquon. And I said, yeah, you'll just like Jeremiah Love should have won it this year over Fernando Mendoza. But you'll have that same comment here in about 4 years, Megatron.
I think one of the guy that got screwed the most throughout his career in college was Andrew Luck. Every time he finished second, he would just have someone that had a crazy, ridiculous, like, didn't RG3 get one year over him?
Yeah, and he had that.
I thought that was dumb because you had a freaking 8-4 Baylor team or whatever, and his team had one loss. And it's like,
same
come on.
Thing as Jaden Daniels is 8-5 team, but he threw for 900 million yards, ran all that shit and stuff.
It's yeah.
Part of the people don't realize that a lot of times you get to get all those stats because you're in games where your team's down and you're having to sling it all over the damn field to try to come back.
Yeah, it's just. But, yeah, those are the games yesterday. We can take a look at the preview of next week and then the game tonight. But first, let me tell you about the new Rumble wallet that we've been discussing all last week.
Lay it on me.
They can freeze your accounts, shut off your cards, lock you out of your own money overnight. Banks don't protect you. They control you. That's why real financial freedom starts with ownership. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a non-custodial wallet built for people who refuse to give up control. With Rumble Wallet, you don't just buy digital currency like Bitcoin and Tether. You can own Tether Gold, real gold, on the blockchain. Through Tether Gold, you get direct ownership of physical gold bars, each one fully allocated, verifiable by serial number, purity, and weight. This isn't paper gold. This isn't an IOU. This is real gold without bank vaults, storage fees, or gatekeepers. You can buy, sell, or move it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when traditional gold markets are closed. And if you want it, Tether Gold can be redeemed for physical gold. That's power. And when you support creators on Rumble, you can tip them directly using Rumble Wallet, peer-to-peer, and outside the banking system. No permissions, no middlemen, no cancel button. This wallet is yours forever. Go download the Rumble Wallet today.
Booyah.
Booyah. So, let's see. Oh, that's not what I wanted. The divisional round is set. Now, this is where I'm going to bitch at people.
Hell, that ain't that big a deal, Megatron.
What?
Scored 4 touchdowns in a single game by himself, Polk High. Hell, the kid for Baylor in the damn in town in the semifinal game had 7 touchdowns to go to the state championship.
Now, I don't know if at first I thought it was just accounts wanting clicks and views and engagement on X, and it probably still is that. But I saw so many of them last night bitching and complaining. Why do the Bills and Niners have to play on Saturday and the Rams get to play on Sunday when the Bills and Niners played on Sunday and now they have to play a short week on Saturday? Meanwhile, the Rams played on Saturday. They get an extra day's rest. Listen, this was all predetermined.
Say this shit's already been laid
I
out.
could have told you. I told you before a single game was played this week in Crick. I already know two teams that were playing this Saturday. It was the Seahawks and the Broncos. You want to know why? Because they're the fucking 1 seeds. That's part of being a 1 seed. You don't just get a bye. You get to play on Saturday after getting a week off, and your opponent's going to have short rest. It's just how it happens. And if you're one of the lower seeds, that's part of being a lower seed. Sometimes, I mean, you're going to be playing on the road the whole time, and you're not going to get equal rest. You're not going to get. You're going to have to play short weeks. It's just how it is. That's how the playoffs are set. That's why the 1 seeds. That's why it's so hard for a fucking 7 seed to make it to the Super Bowl, because you got to go on 3 straight road games, and you're going to be disadvantaged by the schedule. Just how it is.
Play better in the regular season. Yeah, y'all right. I totally missed your Married with Children reference on there. I don't know a lot about that. But yeah, you're right. Play better in the regular season. You ain't got to worry about that.
Yeah, so everyone's all bitching and complaining that the Bills and Niners have to play on a short week. It's like, no, because Seattle and Denver were always going to play Saturday. It's always been that way. The 1 seeds play on Saturday. The remaining seeds play on Sunday.
It's been determined.
This year just happens to be the 2 seeds play on Sunday. Did you know, since they switched to this new format, there's been the 2 seeds are now 11-1 straight up.
Whoa.
Against the 7 seed.
Whoa.
The only 2 seed to lose to a 7 seed, you know who that was?
Nope. Tell me.
Remember when the Dallas Cowboys lost to the
imagine
that contract?
Oh, God. Who else would it be? Absolutely. I do remember that. They got beat like a damn drum, too.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't even close, dude. That's what got Love paid.
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah. Let him steal all that money from them.
Yeah. So Saturday we have the Bills at the Broncos and the Niners at the Seahawks. We didn't see the Bills Broncos this season, right? This first matchup.
Yeah, no, we didn't see that this season. Not that I recall. Good morning, Rach. Yeah,
Morning,
I don't recall that one. Hey, Legion, I see you over there, Legion. Good morning. On the YouTube side of things.
I'm so scared of CJ Stroud. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, you got to be scared of. You ought to be scared of that defense. Yeah, you ain't got to be scared of him. I'd be scared of Will Anderson.
We'll preview that game tonight, but so yeah, those are the games. I believe. Is it Bills Broncos first? I can't remember.
For what? I'm showing right now. I've got 49ers Seahawks on DraftKings. It's listed 49ers Seahawks at 4:30. Bills Broncos. Oh, it says both of them on 4:30. So I guess they haven't decided yet. One of them's going to be at 4:30. One of them's going to be at 8. So I guess they're not determined yet. I don't know why. So
I thought I saw something that it was.
Maybe the days are locked in, but they don't have the time slots locked in.
I thought they had the times because I thought the Patriots were going to be the Sunday night game for sure, but I guess
they got them both listed at 4:30 right now on Saturday, and then Sunday says Rams Bears at 3:00. So yeah, that probably does mean that Patriots Texans Steelers winner will be the night game.
Yeah, I figured they would be the night game because you got Texans Steelers play today, so they're gonna have one less day, and probably give them the night game just to make up a little bit for it. I don't know. Either way,
you gotta give I think the team that plays on Monday, that should be set up to where that team plays the following Sunday night, because I mean that would be the shortest amount of rest right there. And that would, you can't make that team play on Monday and turn around and play on Saturday. That would seem like
there's a chance that could have happened though.
Why? How?
What is it? The Bears want. Let's see. Yeah. So if the Eagles would have if the the Jags would have beat the Bills, the Jags would be going to Foxborough, and then the winner of tonight's game would be going to Denver, so they'd be playing Saturday because Denver plays on Saturday.
Ooh, yeah, but I guess with it set up like this, they'll be playing on Saturday. But yeah, they could have been that way. Man, that would be fucked up.
Yeah, well,
it's play better in the regular season.
Yep. It's just how it is. Those are the rules.
Don't leave.
Yeah, and then Sunday we got Rams Bears. I think that's going to be a good game.
I think that's going to be a good game too. And they're still disrespecting these Bears, man.
I know 3.5-point favorites for the Rams. Ugh. There's something off about the Rams. Buffalo's favored in Denver. I just saw that. Holy cow! I don't think that's wrong either. I think that line is spot on.
I do too. And everybody's going to be on Denver that plus money.
Yep.
Everybody.
Now, I think that 7 points for the Seahawks is a little high. Everyone's looking at
what
happened 2 weeks ago. Points. Yeah, especially when the last game you played was against this team. Granted, the Niners didn't look good in that game at all, but Niners defense looked pretty damn good last night. They played well against Seattle last time. And this time, the Niners are going to have a couple more weapons that they didn't have when they played in Week 18.
And the Seahawks played better on the road than at home, dude. They dominated them down in San Francisco down there. Yeah, they did. We've seen it with our own eyes and stuff, but I don't feel like we're just going to see a repeat of that.
No.
I feel like it's going to be a much closer game. And I think, hell, at this point in time in the playoffs, we're in the divisional round, man. I know this is probably some recency bias to George Kittle being out and stuff, but I don't think any of these teams should be giving the other one 7 points.
It's crazy is the odds are we're going to see 2 NFC West teams in the championship.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That is pretty crazy. Yeah.
It reminds me of the early or the mid 2010s, when it was always like Seahawks, Niners or whatnot, like the Kaepernick days with the 49ers, Crabtree and the Legion of Boom.
God almighty. That's awesome.
It
feels like a long time ago. Good morning, Super James.
Good morning, Super James. The Ninja's in here. Good morning.
No, did we not say hi to Ninja yet?
I don't know, but we just did. So we covered
good morning, everyone, man.
Good morning. We got a game tonight, though, Crick.
Football tonight?
Football tonight. Texans at the Steelers. Houston's laying 3. I've said it all weekend. It feels like the books are doing this again. They're like making it to where the Steelers for sure are going to win. Because Mike Tomlin loves being a 3-point home dog. I don't think they've ever lost as a 3-point home dog under Mike Tomlin. That's what it feels like.
It totally feels that way, especially on a Monday night.
Give your thoughts on this game. I gotta go blow my nose.
Man, I've already I'm on the Texans this thing. I didn't go crazy on this one. I got a 2-unit play on the Texans minus the 3 at the minus 105 right there. I like the defense for Houston. Do not trust the offense. I do not trust that offense even a little bit there. I do think it's going to be kind of a kicker game tonight. I told you yesterday on the round table, Legion trusts Aaron Rodgers. That's fair. Not a bad guy to trust. But I think it's going to be a kicker game tonight in this thing, man. I don't think we got a lowest total of the entire wild card round there. It's opened at 39.5, has gone down to 38.5. I like the kickers tonight, man. I'm going to wind up, I've got a 1-unit play on Kami Fairburn, 3+ field goals. I've got a half-unit play on Chris Boswell, 3+ field goals. I like a big game out of DK tonight, man. I think DK's got a lot to prove after all the bullshit that has happened in the Detroit game up there. We got suspended the final 2 games for getting the altercation with the fan. None of that money is now guaranteed. He had money guaranteed on his contract now, but the Steelers could void that guaranteed money if he got suspended for conduct detrimental to the team like he did. So now that money's not guaranteed. I think DK needs to come out, have a big game tonight. I also think that Steelers offense, when DK is rolling along, creates a different element for that. Was to open up some of those running lanes for Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell, opens up some of that shorter intermediate passing game a little more. I think DK has a big game tonight. I look for him to come out. Aaron Rodgers be looking for him early and often. I like DK for 5+ receptions at plus 119. I got a 2-unit play on that. And I also like DK anytime touchdown. I think it's around plus 220. I just went with a half unit on that right there. But I think they're going to have to get DK involved to be able to open this offense up some against this Texans defense. I think you are going to see some of the more slip screen stuff, maybe some of the check downs. But you could look for a big game out of Gainwell. He's been playing very, very well. I think if you're looking at running back for Pittsburgh to trust, I trust Gainwell more so than I trust Jaylen Warren at this point, especially as good as the run defense for the Texans.
I totally thought you were going to say I like DK for 5+ touchdowns. I was like,
you thought I was taking Brian Thomas Jr. 4+ touchdowns yesterday.
Yeah, well, the way you set it up, I was like, oh God,
he's going to have all the touchdowns.
It was funny. All the games yesterday and Saturday's games both went over. This game that has the lowest total that everyone thinks is going to go under, this will be the game that just goes flying over.
I was going to say they may not score 5 touchdowns combined in this damn game, and you're probably right. DK will have 4.
I still don't trust Sam Darnold. That's a good call by you.
I mean, yeah, that's very fair. Do it in the playoffs. I need to see you do it in the playoffs. But I like a big game out of DK tonight, man. I think that's probably my favorite play in this game is going to be DK 5+ receptions at +119.
Ninja said had a 3-leg underdog parlay. Chicago, San Francisco Bears. Do you mean Steelers, San Francisco Bears? Because you got the Bears in there twice.
Okay, yeah. Okay. When you pay
18 units. Well, is it the Steelers that you need? Cash out's 5.5. If the cash out's 5.5, that's way too low because okay, so you need the Steelers. The Steelers are not that big of an underdog on the money line, so your cash out, if 18 units is what you could win,
they should be giving you like not half of that at least.
Not fully half, but you should be like closer to 8 units cash out.
I was thinking it should be like 8.5, just under halfway. For one tackle on a fan, that's a good bet, Coco.
That is a great bet. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just got a weird feeling about the Steelers tonight. It just feels like a game the Steelers are going to win. I won't be shocked either way. The Texans are the better overall team, but we've seen better overall teams lose. Like the Bills just beat the Jags, you know?
And I might be betting with my heart in this one a little bit, too. I think I'm kind of a closet Texans fan.
I think you are.
Mm-hmm.
At least on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, that defense is dirty, dude. I'm telling you, they're nasty out there. Yeah, I would let it ride the Ninja. I don't think they're giving you fair odds like that. And I'll be honest, I don't love my Texans pick.
I would be looking I'd be watching the game, and any chance you can get the Texans at plus money live, I'd put a couple units on it. That way, if they come back and win, you cover your original bet and then a little bit. But if the Steelers hold on and win, then you still got a big payday. So I would just wait and see, because if the Steelers come out and score first, you'll probably get the Texans at plus money at that point.
What do you got that? What did you bet that on, the Ninja? I'm curious if that's on. Okay, you need to be betting those like that. If you're not, bet them on Kalshi, man. They'll provide you better odds.
They will. Well, their cash out's going to suck, though.
Can you do that on Kalshi? The teams parlay, you can, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
The cash out. I mean, the cash outs are good. They just don't offer them always. And then when they do, like some stuff, it was like my Strange ticket yesterday. Was 100% lock, but the game had just ended, but they hadn't fully processed, and it was like offering a cash out of like, I don't know, it was like $100 payout, and they were offering 71, even though it was a for sure lock, and I'm like,
yeah, what? They're trying to bait you right there and get you to take it, just thinking whatever. I don't know why anybody would ever do that, but you should know.
Cash is good for if you have like a single play and. Like, I don't know. Let's say you take Steelers minus 2.5, right? At plus 200, let's say, okay?
Okay.
And Steelers are up 7 in the third quarter, and now that minus 2.5 is instead of 32 cents, it's now 60 cents. That's when it's good to cash out because you're actually betting the live odds, or you're cashing out the live odds.
And the Ninja, you're never ever getting the fair odds from DraftKings or FanDuel. Or betting all these regulated books and stuff like that, you're never going to get the fair cash out from them because they're always trying to screw you. Know that.
100%. 100%.
What you
Yeah,
like in
I
this?
don't know. I don't have much tonight. I'll probably try to find a player prop or something in this. I've
Well,
been
find it.
thinking about it all weekend, but I don't know what I really, really like in this game.
I like both. You should do this on its own individual part. Parlay both kickers for 3+ field goals into the same parlay. Do that.
I think I'd rather just bet the kickers individually because it's still be
No,
good
bet
plus
them
money.
individually for a unit apiece. Like I've got Kami 3+ for.
Okay.
I've got him for a unit, and then I've got Boswell for a half unit because I got it yesterday at plus 250, and it's all the way down to plus 215 for Boswell. So you might can even go the full unit now on Boswell, but put a unit on them each individually, and then put the half unit on the parlay together.
The Niners are plus 300 dogs on Kalshi right now. That seems like good value. You give the Niners have a chance next week, right?
100% live dog.
That's what I'm
100%.
saying. Plus 300?
That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, I don't know how you feel about, like I said, money line or whatever, but I damn sure think that +7 is too many points. It almost scares me though, because why they set it that high. But I thought the same thing about the damn Panthers Rams.
Miami has, percentage wise on Kalshi, Miami has a better chance to beat Indiana than the Niners do Seattle, according to the odds on Kalshi. That doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right.
I don't know. Hell, the damn 49ers might not be able to beat Indiana. The way them mother truckers been playing.
Oh man,
No, I'm with you.
That's just crazy. San Francisco's 26% and Miami is 27%. Gross.
Yeah, that doesn't seem.
Let's see
I'd rather bet the 49ers in that spot.
See if we can find some props we like. If we like the Steelers by 2.5, oh my god, look at that.
What does that pay?
Oh shit. So the Steelers to win by a field goal or more, 30. So you're getting 4 extra percent here, which is a good deal. I always like to take a look at the minus 3.5. Oh, that's gross in a Steelers game. You're definitely losing by the hook on that one. But it's juicy, over 2-1.
I don't know. Do you see some 4 and 5 point ball game? What is it? Isn't it weird? Like some weirdly low percentage of games that end in 4,
2%.
something like that. Yeah, I was going to say I knew it was some weirdly low.
It might even be less now because of all the different like the missed kicks and stuff like that.
Dude, the extra point up has totally added a wrinkle in this thing.
Yeah. Hold on. I want to see what Kalshi pays on this. So we're gonna go Steelers minus 3.5.
I'll be right back while you're doing that.
Over 42.5. So we take the alt spread and we take the total up a couple points. Oh, so Steelers to win by 3.5 and over 42.5 plus 710. I'm gonna put $25 on that. 25 to win 202. Or to pay out 202. Crazier things have happened, but let's see if we can find some props. You got team total. If you think the Steelers are just going to get shellacked tonight and not even score 7 points, you can get 8-1 on that. I do feel like you should take, if you like the under, I would take some of these team totals under. Pittsburgh under 9.5. You can get 5-1. Houston under 14.5. You can get over 2-1 on that. Like, if you really think this is going to be a gross game, I would look at some of these alt team total unders. Take under and pick Pittsburgh Texans game. Dude, I understand. I get it. Under's the way to go in this one, but Front Rob says, I love tonight's game. Yeah, tonight's game's going to be great. Nandy says, I'm taking the 49ers too tempting. I think it's good value on them, for sure. For sure. Touchdowns in this game. Let's see who's favored. Nico Collins, Steps' favorite touchdown scorer of the weekend is Woody Marks. I like Jalen Warren. Everyone likes Gainwell. I like Warren tonight. And maybe one of these tight ends. Why is DK Metcalf not on here? That's weird.
What happened?
DK Metcalf is not on the touchdown list on here. I don't know why.
Let's.
Steps like Woody Marks.
He's on DraftKings, so he's playing.
Yeah,
I got him plus 220, so you probably get a little bit better now. You're probably getting around plus 250 or something when they list him on there.
Yeah. I kind of like one of these, like Jonnu Smith to score one.
Possibility of Fred Warner playing. Is that true?
Yeah,
dude?
there is. He said if the Niners can make it to the divisional round, he should be good to go for that. So we might see Fred Warner in Seattle.
That's a big deal. That's a good little counteract for losing George Kittle.
What was his injury again?
That's right, the Ninja, because he's a lock for a TD. That's why he ain't on there.
What was for? Oh, this dude is a freak. Fred Warner broke and dislocated his right ankle in week 6.
I know, dude. That's what I'm saying. I need some of that stuff they got in the blue tip.
I mean, I guess it is plenty of time to heal from that. God, that's crazy, dude.
Plenty of time to heal for a leg that they could have just used a pocket knife to cut off and just hanging there by like skin.
Your ankle, the surgery they do for those ankles, I was listening to a surgeon talk about it. It's mainly about blood supply. So if they have to go into it, it's basically to make sure that you put like a rod or something in there to make sure the blood flows correctly in there to heal it.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Because it's so hard to get blood into that area.
Did you see the one play in the Bears game? The Bears-Packers game the other night where Edwards, the linebacker for the Bears, was like just sitting there and the dude ran by and he just like he caught his foot on one of the receivers running by and just snapped that thing, dude.
Yeah, we talked about it on Sports Wars yesterday and Ryan showed the clip. Yeah, it was
gross. Bro, that's just an unfortunate play, dude. Like he's just sitting there covering.
We were talking about there had to have been like some sort of hairline fracture or something in there because that thing just
it snapped, dude. It just pops. And it's like it had to be it had to already be banged up or something. But I saw that because I was like, what happened to him? And I saw it and I was like, dude, that's bad luck.
Seattle defense versus Houston defense for the Super Bowl. What do you think? Honestly, I don't think either of those teams are getting, I don't think either of those teams are getting to the Super Bowl. That's just my opinion.
I think if that does happen to Front Rob, you just bet the under.
I know everyone loves Gainwell. I like Warren tonight. I do.
Don't go crazy betting touchdowns tonight.
I'm not going crazy on any of these. They don't have DK listed at all on these. I wonder why. He's playing.
Sales free. Have a great day, buddy. Be safe.
Later, sales free.
And that's right. Smash that like button.
Yeah, smash it.
Front Rob's the under for sure. Yeah. That'd be like that damn Patriots-Rams game from a few years ago.
Both quarterbacks to throw. You could probably get a plus money on this. Both quarterbacks to throw 200 yards tonight. Combo it together.
I don't know if that's happening.
Well, then bet the no. I was saying this, Crick, if you really like this game to go under, I would take like the Steelers right here, under 9.5, and get about plus 410 on it.
For
Houston. For tonight's game. Steelers team total under 9.5.
Okay.
You can get plus 410. And then, you can take some 12.5.
Buddy, I told you, I think the final score of this game tonight is 16-9 Texans.
Well, then, you could take the under on either of those. I would take a couple of unders. I would take the nose on some of these. The Texans to not get over 14 would be, a little over 2-1. The 17, the no is still at plus money, 17.5. So you can get plus money on that.
Yeah, I think it's 16-9 Texans, but I put the little half unit on the DK anytime, just in case it's 16-9 Steelers. Ooh, we should bet that exact score both ways.
You should.
$1.
You should. But no, if you like the under, I'd go under the 17.5 for Houston at plus money and under 12.5 for the Steelers at plus money.
I agree with you.
Oh, you can get Steelers. Look at this. You can get Steelers under 15.5 at plus 135.
Yeah. Good morning. I don't hate that either. Good morning, Jersey. He said, "Don't." And Will's not sleeping. I'm on the Texans. Will's on the Steelers. This thing.
Yeah, I'm on the Steelers. I'm just talking about bets for people that like the under in this game. I think the Steelers win tonight.
It wouldn't. It's not going to blow my mind. Like I said, I only got a 2-unit play on the Texans, and it's more betting on that defense because you can't trust that damn offense. But I don't love it. I mean, you can't ever
And
love betting against.
I'm not sold on the under tonight either. I know everyone is. I'm not sold. Craig, while you stepped away, I parlayed Pittsburgh minus 3.5 with over 42.5. Took a little alt both ways. A little plus 710.
If Pittsburgh wins by more than 3, it's probably what happens.
Yeah. Because remember, we've seen some of these Steelers games that were lined at 39.5 and they end up scoring 30 points each.
And then hell, you'll have those Texans game where they'll throw a 75-yard touchdown pass right off the freaking rip to Nico or something, dude.
Like that's who I should bet. Right?
Look at Nico. Hey, no. You want one?
I know. I'm not Nico. I want Jaden Higgins. This is my favorite.
Yes. Do that one. Yes. I love that guy too. That's the one. First tutty, dude.
I'll sprinkle a little on first tutty, but anytime tutty. There we go. Ooh.
What is that? 5 cents? 6 cents?
6 cents.
Yeah.
We'll put $30 on it. Why not?
30 American. Let's go.
Win 500.
Oh,
so if he gets the first touchdown tonight, that's 750 coming back my way.
Booyah. Right off the rip.
Oh, to Applebee's, baby.
And ugly Super Bowl win coming. Had 2 Oreo shakes, buddy. Win coming up means don't ignore the defense. Hey, you should never ignore the really good defensive teams in a football tournament.
We have 4 good defenses left. Denver, Seattle, Houston, and Texans. Right? Am I missing it?
You're not even counting your Patriots?
They're not a good. They're not at that level.
They're not a good defense. Okay.
No, they're not at the Texans, Seahawks, Denver level.
Maybe. No, not necessarily there, but they did just hold their team in the wild card round to 3 fucking points with Justin Herbert as quarterback.
Dude in the divisional round, then I'll give you credit.
God, you're just not going to believe in them, are you?
I hold them to the same standard I hold everyone else to, if not a higher standard.
Well, you should. I mean, you 100% should, but I'm just saying, I don't know why you're not feeling a little bit better about it.
I do feel better about it. Like I said, we got healthier, and that's 2 weeks in a row now. Our defenses look great.
Talking about all these great defenses, the Patriots are going to be the only team that didn't allow a touchdown in the wild card round.
Do it in the divisional round.
I mean, touche. I can't argue that.
You got anything? Any other bets we should look out for tonight's game?
No, I just got the like I said, I got the 4-player props. I got both kickers, 3+ field goals. I got a half unit on Boswell, full unit on Fairburn. I got DK for 5+ receptions. I got it at plus 119 to move that a little bit to plus 124, but I got a 2-unit play on that, and I got the half unit play on DK anytime touchdown. And I've got a 2-unit play on the Texans -3. So that's what I'm on this evening. My picks are posted, y'all. Y'all can go see all that stuff. You can't remember all that.
Yep. Let me tell you about some coffee. This is a morning show after all.
Tell me about that coffee. Good morning, some guy.
Blackout coffee. Y'all know I don't start my day without 2 things: standing for what I believe in and a strong cup of coffee that does the same. That's why I drink Blackout coffee, 100% American company that's unapologetically patriotic, pro-2A, and anti-woke. They don't just roast incredible coffee. They stand for the very values this country was built on: God, family, and freedom. Every bag is roasted right here in Florida and shipped straight to your door. No corporate garbage, no virtue signaling, just real coffee for real Americans. If you're like me and need to hit the ground running, try the Morning Reaper medium roast. It's bold, smooth, and kicks like a mule. Or if you're into something darker, like Founding Fathers Dark, grab their 1776 blend. It's rich, fearless, and roasted to perfection. Support a company that actually gives a damn about the country. Go to blackoutcoffee.com/rumble and use the code RUMBLE for 20% off your first order. Blackout Coffee. Wake up, stand up, never back down. All right, that's a game tonight, man. I'll probably add a couple other ones. There'll probably be some props and stuff like that I end up liking in there.
I
So
think I need to leave it alone. I think I've got enough bet. I think I just need to let it ride. Check it when the smoke clears.
Maybe someday Will might finally be a Pats fan. Oh, trust me, I'm a Pats fan. I wore my jersey all day yesterday.
All day.
I didn't take it off.
Proud of you.
I was ready. I was locked in.
Locked in, baby.
I will say I hate being the night game on Sunday. And next week we're probably the night game on Sunday, which is the last game of the divisional round, which is going to just drive me crazy.
I feel like the Buccaneers make the playoffs. We always wind up being this damn Monday night game, and I hate that shit too.
You guys do. That is fact.
It's like, ugh. So, well, I guess we'll get ready to head on over to Crick's Corner, man.
Yeah, real quick, make sure I didn't miss something. Thought there was something I was going to show you. Oh, this fucking guy. Ban sports betting. It's ruining lives. It's highly that's supposed to be addictive. And more men are getting hurt, families torn apart, leading to suicide, blah, 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 blah.
That guy's a cook.
Okay.
For sure sits in the corner and watches.
As someone responded, he's like, yeah, then we should also ban alcohol, weed, all this other stuff.
McDonald's cheeseburgers and everything else.
Processed food. Hey, career postseason touchdown passes. Juwan Jennings, 2. Derek Carr, 1.
That is the best stat of the day.
Uh-huh. I posted this yesterday. Said I bet a lot of people feel real dumb right now picking against Josh Allen in the playoffs. Or in a playoff game. Tried to warn you. Beardo says, just at me next time.
Yeah. Next time, go ahead. Just go ahead and make sure and tag me in that one.
Yeah, just you don't even have to. Oh, did this one hit for steps?
What is that one?
It's let's see. I don't think Herbert got there.
He did get 40 plus. He got 56.
Herbert got there. So did Hurts.
Let's see. Herbert got 56. Because I had him I took him to 30 plus. I wanted to do the 40 plus, but I got a little scared of it. I just put 2 units on 30 plus. But
Hurts had 5 carries for 14 yards.
14 yards. I didn't do it.
Sorry.
I didn't like that. I thought they were feeding Saquon in that thing yesterday. Everybody liked the Hurts rushing yards. I didn't love that. God, Drake May. Yeah, Drake May looks kind of like a Josh Allen out there, dude, the way he ran the ball last night.
Oh, he looked pretty good.
Indeed.
All right. Good Monday show, Crick. We'll be back tomorrow to, talk about tonight's game. And I guess we'll talk about other sports, huh? Well, did you start the show with DJ Method? No, I started it yesterday. I started yesterday's show with DJ Method. I played it too long because we didn't get like a copyright thing on YouTube. We got revenue shared. So like, it's like, oh, it's good, but anything you make off of the stream is going to get sent to that guy. And I'm like, I think it's so dumb. We do a 2.5 hour show and 30 seconds is a clip of.
You're supposed to get all of the damn revenue and shit.
All of the whole show. You know what I mean? It's like, come on.
It's fucking bullshit,
so
dude.
I had to mute it and cancel it out so that way I didn't have to do revenue sharing with him. Not that we make a lot on the show or anything like that. I think we only had like almost 200 views on it, but
still don't want to give it to everybody else.
That's the principle of it, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, chat. Well, sir, you have a great day. Be safe headed to work, man. Chat, good luck to y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all come over to the Sports Picks channel, man. Crick's Corner, me and Grass Guy. We'll let Grass Guy get in here and vent and yell and rave.
Don't say anything negative about the Patriots. You cut them off.
I'll take care of it.
They get there one day. All right?
Yep. One day. All right. All right, buddy. You be safe. Chat. Have a great day.
Have a good one, buddy.
All right.
We are raiding Crick's Corner. The show. That's why Rumble's best. That's right. Hopelessly persistent. That's right. Raiding Crick's show. The show doesn't end just because I have to go to work. The show continues over on Crick's Corner. They're going to dive into the games again, but get you into the betting lines for today in hockey, basketball, all that good stuff. See if you can find some gems outside of the NFL. It's going to be fun. Sting gets like $5,000 from Diddy. Have a good day, Alyssa. Have a good day. We're heading on over. King Sandwich. King Sandwich has mid-sentence every time. Of course. Make sure you hit the little thumbs up. Give them a follow. We're trying to get them over to 1,000 over there. Hit the repost. It's a great show. The show continues over on Crick's Corner. It continues. Later, Front Rob. I can't wait to see what Grass Guy says. He's going to be bitching and complaining about something. You know it. Where's my left arm? What? All right. You guys have a good one over there at Crick's Corner. Be back tomorrow morning bright and early, 4:15 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, as always. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.